Unfortunately, we are going on to the business blunder of the day, and it is sad because Honda is having a recall. Now, thankfully, it is just the Honda Fit being recalled, so the good old Honda Civic is safe for now. My baby with the 3 pedals and a manual transmission, like every car should have by default, safe for now. Granted, there's an open recall for the fuel pump, but I partially digress. This is first brought to us thanks to USA Today News. You see a little Honda Fit there. They say, quote, Honda Fit being recalled for the rear view camera not displaying. So at least it's not, again, this isn't safety advice or driving advice, but at least it's not really a recall that really is detrimental or really matters. Again, rear cameras were just introduced because the government forced them to do it. I understand they are a very convenient feature, but it's ironic how the government says they care about the low class of the poor, and they keep passing laws to make products more expensive and prohibitive for them to buy. I partially digress, but the USA Today says, quote, Honda is recalling 114,686 of its 2018 to 2020 Fit in 2019 to 2022 HR vehicles that were previously recalled under recall number 23V46. The rear view camera image may not display when the engine is started with a key. This defect occurs because of a design error in the audio power circuit. If the rear view camera fails to show what is behind the driver's vehicle, it could increase the risk of a crash, according to a National Highway Traffic NHTSA report, which it would be hilarious if they actually did a study on that. Wait a minute, a camera allows you to see more? I mean, I would not be surprised if our taxpayers paid for that type of research. They say, quote, these vehicles fail to comply with the requirements of the Federal Motor Vehicle Safety Standard number 111 rear visibility. More government bureaucracy, more regulation. They say as a free service, dealers will update the display audio unit software. Recall notifications are expected to be delivered July 8th, or just tune into the show, since it seems like a majority of the business blunders are automotive related. Not too surprising because it's one of the most complex, expensive things people buy in their life, second to only at home. Now, they also note that owners may contact the Honda service at 1-888-234-2138. Again, the Honda help service number is 1-888-234-2138. They note that Honda's number for this recall are TIQ and DIR. Again, the recall names are TIQ and DIR. The vehicles previously repaired under recall 23V and 46 will need to have a new remedy completed. Again, it's 2018 to 2022 Fit, as well as the 2019 to 2022 HRV, which is quite disappointing to say the least, because Honda's known for one thing, or they used to be, reliability. There's a reason why a majority of people in my family drive Hondas. My family bought a 2001 or 2000 Honda Accord, new from the dealership. It still runs like a champ to this day because it has a bulletproof engine and powertrain. And that's what they're mostly known for, is great reliability. And yet, they seem to have more and more recalls. And granted, this is not a terrible recall. The average consumer doesn't give a damn because, one, it doesn't make the vehicle can still drive with it. Again, not advice. But it's not correlated to the drivetrain, which is the most expensive, complex part of the vehicle, or if it's an EV, not related to the battery, which is, again, the most expensive, problematic part of the vehicle. So thankfully, it's not detrimental. You'll still be able to get to work if you have to. And it's one of those instances where, yes, you still have to go to the dealership, so it chisels away at the brand reliability, the perception. Hopefully, this is a quick fix where you just go in, they flash the computer, they switch things out, and you're not having to be without your vehicle for days or heaven forbid weeks. And then you have to worry about, well, does the dealership have a vehicle that they could potentially loan me? Or maybe I need to use something like Uber or Lyft and have a stranger pick me up. Or maybe I just have to walk somewhere and figure something out, which, again, depending on your insurance policy, may or may not cover. So there are a lot of variables that lead to a dissatisfaction with the consumer. So technically it is, of course, it's going to be repaired at free to cost to the consumer, but the dealerships will also be upset because the rate at which they fix these, they get paid a lot less, they make less money when it comes to recall work and warranty work. So bad news all around. So thankfully it's not detrimental, but Honda, another chisel being taken at your good old standard reliability and the perception being hurt yet again. Gotta say, Honda having that Fit recall, that is certainly the business blunder of the day. Thank you, everyone, for taking the time to tune in. Again, trying to get to 4,000 subscribers by the end of the month. So if you could click that button, I would greatly appreciate it. Also, leaving a thumbs up, thumbs down, or comment is a great way to give me some additional feedback, letting me know how I can make the show better and better. Lastly, don't forget to take the time to tell your family, tell your friends, tell your coworkers, heck, tell your enemies, tell anyone and everyone. Just stay safe and fight the good fight.